Blessings, everyone. I pray everybody had a blessed day. Thank you for just coming in. Thank you for just coming in to just support me. I'm just going to give everyone a little bit of time just to come in. I'm going to be discussing my new health products, and the name of my business is it's called Blessed and Healthy Temple, and that's just the name that the Lord has given me. If anybody decides to come in from Facebook, some of the things I will be repeating about certain products, but I also will be going into more details about other products that I have, because some people I'm Facebook friends with and other people just know me on YouTube. So I just thank all who are able to just come in. I'm just going to see if anyone come into the chat. And I do want to try to thoroughly go over the different products. Thank you for coming in, sis. I do want to thoroughly go over the products. So if anyone is not really used to a long message, feel free to to come back and watch the replay. And because nowadays, I guess long messages are not really that popular like that anymore. But because I'm selling natural things, I don't want to just have to do this. That's why I decided to come on YouTube to do more. So I just want to give everybody a little bit of time, and they can always go back to watch the replay if they feel that that's necessary. So hey Marcel, hey sister, thank you for coming in. Oh, God is good all the time, and all the time He is good. He is worthy of the glory and the honor and the praise. Thank you, Lord. It has been a blessed but busy day. I have been making products, elderberry syrup, and putting labels on things. But guess what? I thank God for just blessing me with the labels and everything, and the support, and just the desire, and blessing my mind. And I know, sometimes for those who are believers in my life and who may not come in or may not be a believer, I am a believer. God has been my strength this entire week. I have been truly reliant upon His strength. Ezra, come back. Sorry, y'all. I do have 3 children, so I may have to periodically take quick little breaks to get some children in check. Give me 1 second. Thank you all. Thank you, Sister Unbroken Sylvia Sunshine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just get started. So this business, it just came. I had a business before, but I didn't really pursue it like that. And then the Lord, like I said in my Facebook Live, it's like I'm almost just pushed out there, but it's in a good way. And I mentioned earlier that, sometimes the spirit of fear can really try to hold us back when it comes down to being a blessing to others, starting businesses, or something that God has truly placed upon our heart to really do, to be a blessing to somebody else. And I thank God for just those moments, because in those moments we are truly dependent upon Him. When our resources may begin to fail or monetarily, and God will send somebody to be a blessing. And I just thank God for just the people that He's put in my way to just not only, encourage me, just and talking to me, but really blessed me financially. It just told me, don't give up, you can do this. And I'm thankful. God He knows who to send. He's just such a way maker. I ain't gonna break onto no song right now. Look, I'm gonna say that's in the end, because I have not been on here. I got a good mind after this live to go live again and do praise and worship if I have the time. So for those of you that don't know, on YouTube, I am pregnant. My husband and I, we are blessed to be carrying our fourth baby boy. And I don't think I'm going to share his name yet. Some know, some not, some don't know. But if you know, don't say anything. But we are blessed to be carrying our fourth baby boy, and what a blessing that is. And I have had 3 C-sections, and this would be my first attempt to have a natural birth. I wanted to have a natural birth, well, a vaginal birth with my third son, but I didn't really have the courage to do it. I was not mentally prepared to do it, so therefore I just went on and I got a C-section. But this time around, God has just put it in me. I just type it in. I'm like, Lord, can this even be done? Is it possible after 3 C-sections for a woman to have a vaginal birth? And I was able to go and I checked out some stories. And one woman, she was a Christian, and she shared her experience, how she and her husband began to really trust God. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, it was just a journey that she went through, but God blessed her to have 2 vaginal births after 3 C-sections. So I know this, Matthew 19, verse 26. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. Hey, Lucky. Hey, everyone that's in there, everybody watching the replay. So I just began to walk out in faith and discussing things with my husband. And, I'm just like, I'm doing my research, and, it came to the point where finances, I'm like, how I'm going to pay this, because my insurance covers half of my midwife prices, but I had to come out of pocket. And I'm just like, God, please make the way. If I got to soap, I'm like, I was like, how can I try to start a job? And I'm doing school I'm getting ready to start school with my son, who's going to the first grade. And then my other son is going to be a pre-K, and then expecting the baby. And then I have another 2-year-old, like a toddler. And God was just like, use what's in your hand. Use what I've given you. And I'm just like, what, Lord, I got some products in there. I got teas and butters and different things like that. But I'm like, I'm scared a little bit. And I mean, when that spirit of fear, or, we sometimes just get scared, we just got to begin to rely on God. We just got to rely on him. Like, what, Lord, I rebuke this spirit of fear. Lord, just continue to just give me the strength. I got to walk by faith. I got to continue to just know that. Thank you, Key. I just got to continue to know that with you, God, I can do all things. And so God just led me to just start making products and labels. And, when I came up with the name Temple, he just gave me the word temple. And I'm like, okay, what about temple? Blessed and healthy temple, because that's what we should be. And I just thank God for that, just giving me that name. And I love it. I'm like, what? I'm a simple person when it comes down to names and different things like that. I ask God to continue to bless my creativity, but blessed and healthy temple, because that's what we should have. And like I mentioned on my Facebook Live, oftentimes we desire that, but we don't want to do the work that's required to attain that blessed and healthy temple. We want to put the wrong things in us. Or how about this? We wait until we get sick. You know what I mean? And then, okay, well, now I'm sick. Now I'm trying to run out here to find remedies to try to get rid of what I've had, when we could have been doing preventative measures to prevent those illnesses. Not to say that, we're out on God's. We know that, but God has still given us things and people and resources to rely on to help our bodies. So that's where I am right now. Like I said, all of my products that I'm making, they are handmade. If anybody could just have just seen a recording of me stand up, skipping my pregnancy naps, and literally going in and working and doing what I need to do, grinding, stand up. I'm up with my children. As soon as I'm done with making them breakfast, I am literally in the kitchen making products, making teas, blending up stuff, putting labels, ordering this. I mean, God has truly given me the strength to do all of this. And if you are a person, if you are offended by me talking about God, I mean, you may just go ahead and just exit out the live, because he's going to get the glory, because he's the only reason why at this end, from starting from Monday to Friday, that I am still standing. He is truly my buckler, my redeemer, my savior, my peace, my joy. I didn't have any physical help other than my husband. So God he has truly given me the strength that I did not have. I'm exhausted right now, but I'm up here because I need to do what I need to do. So that's just a little bit about just some background things. And I'm just so grateful unto the Lord. So I want to go ahead and just start on talking about my products. And I thank everyone that's in this live. I thank everyone that's just supported me. I've had my sister Tiffy buy products for me, and other inquiries about other products from other sisters in Christ. And I just thank God for that. And I also want to give a shout out to my sister Sharita, because she has truly helped me. She's not in this live, but she has truly helped me. And I always like to be that person to give credit where credit is due, because oftentimes when it comes down to natural things, and like I said in my live, and I'll say it again, people truly want to exhaust your brain when it comes out to stuff that pertaining to natural ingredients and products. Like, people don't want to do their own research, but I can say that she truly has helped me from 2015 up into 2021, and I sincerely thank God for her, because she has helped me. She's given me free products. She has truly let me know if you need help. What don't you understand? Okay, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna help you out with this. But I've still, outside of her, did my own research. People, we got to do our own research nowadays, because I'm not solely dependent on the doctor. Because it was up to my doctor, and I asked my doctor, well, can I have a vaginal birth? No, you can't have a vaginal birth. You can't, you've had 3 C-sections. It can't be done. It's impossible. No, I'm not doing that. You're too much of a high risk. But I thank God for just taking I just thank God for just taking a chance on me. Like, if you think about being saved and, where you used to come from and how God, like, you know what, I noticed what they said, but I'm able to change things. I'm able to just take things and truly do things my way. And that's what I'm trusting God for in this pregnancy and in this walk. So I thank God for you, my sister Sharita, whenever you watch this live, and she's just taught me so much, because people really don't like to give the credit for stuff. And then I have my sister Jess, who's always doing creative stuff and just giving me creative ideas when it comes down to pictures and all these different things. And then my sister Marcel, who's always just very successful in her business. So I had to really think on that, because it was a time in this week when I wanted to give up. Like, I'm just like, Lord, I don't know if I can do this. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to continue to walk by faith. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this live. I know some people, I can be a little bit long-winded, but it's like when you give people a little bit of information, they like, that's all you gave me, but you didn't explain this, but you didn't tell this. So this is going to be a thorough live. I'm going to try to be on here for at least an hour. My youngest baby is still asleep, so I'm going to try to work around his schedule. I do have my prices in the description box and everything that I have. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about are my soaps. So I mentioned this before on my Facebook Live. This was my soap originally that I made for Sister Jess, and she loved it, but she talked about it so much, I just had to go just make one for myself. And I really began to fall in love with this soap. The benefits of this soap. I'm going to talk about it. Let me get my papers. I got sheets and everything. When you pull out your sheets, you ready. You ready. So this is Tumeric, my Tumeric face massage bar right here. And the ingredients consist of oatmeal, turmeric, avocado oil, rose hip, and evening primrose. All are good for and amazing for the skin. So the main ingredient in here is the turmeric. It's awesome for fading dark spots, acne-prone skin, eczema, inflammation, brightening up the complexion, and also healing blemishes, which I really love. So I have pretty much fair skin. I do have on a little bit of eye makeup underneath and blush. That's it. I didn't put anything else. Supposed to shade my eyebrows in, but other than that, nothing else. No foundation, no powder, no foundation powder stuff. None of that stuff. I'm just being a little bit drawn away from a lot of that stuff and just doing bare minimum. So, and to really have those bare minimum and just being content with that, using this body bar has truly, this face bar has truly helped me. So I've been using this for almost a week consistently, and I love the effects that it has on my skin, complexion, and just my skin is a lot softer. And when I am putting on when I'm putting this on my skin, I just see such a difference in the softness of my face. So I've been trying to still work around, we all got some things with our face, our canvas that we may not really like, or some things that we may want to enhance. Just trying to work around these little spots right here. But, it's really just been improving my skin and just my overall, just like a certain glow. And I'm really not making this up. You would just have to try this for yourself. So this is my turmeric face bar soap, and this is going for $15. All of my soaps are $15. So if you have any inquiries or you want to reach out to me, I did put my information in the description bar. In the description box. So like I said, I've been using that for almost a week consistently. But if you have more of, let me say, fair skin, you can get away from using this twice a week to preserve your bar. And if you have more skin with blemishes, acne, you can use it about 3 to 4 times a week. And you just putting it on, you just use this part right here. You can use either side, the massage bar, or you can use this flat part, either way. And you can just let it sit on your face. So with me, I have let this, I did put on here 2 to 3 minutes. And when it comes down to natural stuff, see how it works for your skin. But I have let this sit on my skin for about 20 minutes, and I took a bath and my skin was fine. And I loved it. I love how my skin felt. I went in with a little moisturizer, a little bit of my butter like this, which I'll talk about. And that was it. That was it. I mean, at first, when Sister Jess was telling me that it really worked, I'm like, well, it can't be that good. Now, when I tried it, I'm like, I put oils in here, avocado oil, the evening primrose, the rose hip, all those different things. And with using all of that, I really see a big difference. And I thank the Lord for that. That this is not like the typical body commercial soap. This is more of a face soap. Now, you can use, you can't use this on other dark spots on your skin or anything like that. You can't do that. But I use this primarily for my face. But if you desire to use this as a body soap, or maybe under your underarms, if you have dark spots, we have like different things what's going on with our body or in our temple that you want to see if that working, by all means, use it how you feel, please. So my next soap is going to be my red clay soap. And the red clay is really good for people who have oily skin and and it also helps to detox and pulls out those impurities. And the bentonite clay has similar properties. This is bentonite and also green tea. My green tea face massage bar, detoxing. But the one thing that I noticed about this was when I use like the like more like a massage from like with this all blended up, it sort of kind of tightened up my skin. Like it was like more like a tightening feeling with that bentonite clay. If you ever use like bentonite clay, does the turmeric stain. The turmeric can stain like your washcloth and different things like that. Be mindful of that. But aside from my hands, no. Not from my experiences. If you have like a washcloth that's white, yes, depending on that. And even when I'm washing my face with the turmeric soap, it's not like it's a lot of stain in the sink. So I have not noticed that. But this bentonite clay, after I used this soap on my face, it felt so good. I'm one of those people where when it comes down to certain things, I don't want to, if it's what they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I'm like, what, I'm just going to go ahead and try it. And I loved it. And I was like, what, maybe someone can benefit from this type of soap, because I know you have people out there with, dry skin, oily skin, just different things that's going on. But this is definitely good for that, the pulling out the impurities and different things like that. So this bentonite clay soap is going for $15, and this red clay soap, okay, I'm trying to figure out the camera, y'all. The red clay soap is $15 as well. And if I have anything else to say, I will definitely come back to that. I just want to be able to make this video to the extent when, someone that may have a short attention span, to be able to follow along and still get information of it from it. Okay, so the next thing I want to go into is my body butter. Body butter is my favorite. I really started off with when I first started off making body butter, I started off making Shea Butter. That's all I knew was Shea Butter. But from doing more research and just wanting to learn more, I have definitely ventured off. And one of the butters that I love now, and it's like my new favorite butter, is the Maora Butter. The Maora Butter, it's amazing. If I can find my paper, y'all, please excuse me. I mean, you have stuff up here. Then sometimes my babies be moving my stuff. Okay, so the Maora Butter. The Maora Butter is amazing. And I'm always consistently going back. I'll know something, but I'll go back and I'll reread because I want to make sure that I'm giving out accurate information, and whatever I don't know, I'll find. I'll try to help you out the best way I can. That's just how I am. So the Maora Butter, it helps to reduce the degeneration of your skin cells, prevent wrinkles, restore skin flexibility. And then also, I love it because it just blends well with other butters. It's very, very light, mildly scented. You can actually use it by itself. So that is in this butter right here. I do have a deal on Facebook where you can get this butter along with tea and soap and a free lavender oil. And the price of that is $82. So you get this butter. It's 16 ounces, which is a pound. You get this butter right here, my mixed body and hair butter. You also get a 20 bags of tea for $27, and you get the turmeric soap, what I just mentioned to you all of this, and a free lavender oil right here. And I discussed some of the benefits, and I'll go over that as well. But as far as the butter, I'm trying to turn my camera around. So this is amazing. So Maora Butter is one of the main ingredients in here. Another ingredient is coconut butter. Coconut butter is very good in moisturizing your skin. It won't clog your pores. It's good for dry skin and hair and inflammatory. It's good for skin issues and eczema and different things like that. So with using this, you're definitely on your way. I know a lot of people struggle with skin issues, dry skin. And as I mentioned before on my live, sometimes we just got to get rid of the cosmetics and the products that are truly advertised out here, but they're not doing anything. I think oftentimes people are so used to buying $5 lotion, and the lotion is not really doing much. A lot of this stuff is not going to give you the healing effects like butters will, and oils and all natural things to really help your skin to thrive like it's supposed to. Another ingredient is the avocado butter, high in antioxidants, and it's good for skin irritations, acne, dry skin, all of those different things. It helps you fight breakouts. I cannot say enough about this. It's amazing. Eczema, restoring your skin cells. Go ahead, Elijah. Restoring your skin cells, all those different things you're going to find in this butter right here. And one of the last butters are the Shea Butter. The Shea Butter is the butter that everybody pretty much know about. We all know about Shea Butter. I wanted to make and create a butter that people really don't know about, so I can just enhance your learning, your knowledge about different things. So this butter, like I said, Maora Butter, coconut butter, avocado butter, Shea Butter. And it's the price that I have it set because these butters are not cheap butters. Put it back. They are not cheap. Hard labor. So it's not just all these butters mixed up. I also added jojoba oil, avocado oil, rosehip oil. All of these oils are amazing for your skin and for your hair. If you may not feel led to put it in your hair, but maybe you have like a little small baby or small child. All of my children get this in their hair. This is my hair products for my children and for myself. Butters and oils. That's exactly what I use. And I have not went back. In 2015, end of 2015, 16, beginning of 2016, I threw everything that my husband and I own in the trash. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm not using this no more. And neither are you. We are definitely going to come and we're going to use this. Hey, Sister Clara, thank you. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you so much. I think everybody that's in this live, thank you so much. And my husband was like really shocked. Like, what? No, Jergens, we throwing it in the trash. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube now. We throwing it in the trash can. No, I used to struggle with eczema, and I also know that it's not just what you put on your skin, but your diet inwardly. And I'm going to get into that as well. But once I stopped using all of that stuff, guess what? My skin was just so much better. I know you guys may not be able to see my skin now. My children did something to my computer, but I think I have pretty, on a scale of 1 to 10, 8. I would say my skin would be an 8 out of 10. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying, like, a whole lot of acne and blemishes and different things like that. And I'm not talking bad about anyone who has those things. That's what I'm here for, to help. But you know what I'm saying? When you put the right things in your temple, you can tell. And when you're using natural products, you can tell. It's something about this. Like, my skin is a lot softer. I do not struggle with dry skin. And, you know, the winter time is coming up. So we don't want to be walking around with ashy knuckles and all that stuff. We want to be nice and look glowing and flawless. So this is my one butter that's I only have one of these, and you have to buy this with the package that I'm promoting on Facebook as of now. And it's on a first come, first serve basis. If someone is truly interested, my lavender, only reason it's not available now is because my lavender oil, it does not arrive until next week. Oh, thank you, sister. Thank you so much. Thank you for that compliment. It does not arrive until next Tuesday. That's the only reason why this is not available. In the lavender oil, I want to get into that a little bit later, but this is this is the container that I'm going to be selling it in. This is 8 ounces, and this is $30. Same thing that's in there. This is the actual butter right here. And excuse my nails, y'all. My nails not dying. Okay, y'all, quick mind break. So if I don't really know if y'all can really see this, but this is like me just rubbing it in. And I know sometimes you may have to sort of kind of fight with shea butter, but not this butter. I have really whipped this to perfection. And that's the one thing I love about whipping my butters, opposed to just using them just straight out, you know, just when you buying them. I love whipping it because when you get out the shower, sometimes you got to take care, for all of my mamas out there, you got to take care of your children or take care of hubby or go to work. I mean, whatever you need to do. And you're just like, you know what? I need something to just go right on, something just going to melt and dissolve in my skin. And that's what this butter is going to provide to your skin. So I love, 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 love this. All of my babies get greased down, and the one that I'm carrying, baby boy, he will be getting greased down with this. I cannot wait to grease him down like a chicken. I cannot wait. In his hair, on his body, all of that. And I know a lot of children struggle with eczema. Like I said, it's not just something you could just put on your skin, but also inwardly. But I can honestly say I take care of my boy's skin to perfection. Like, I know one of my cousins called my babies the Grease Brothers, because every time people see them, they are shea buttered up. They are all oiled up. I mean, like, just skin glowing. And that's how I want it to be, because it's something when you have children and they're going through different things with their skin. So whatever I can help them with, you know, externally, I'm blessed to be able to do that. Come on. Come on, chicken baby. Yes. Oh, you know, girl, he's going to get greased down, girl. Oh, I can't wait to do it. Okay, so my next product is the Seamoss. So I do not have Seamoss in here, but this is one of the containers that Seamoss is going to be in, and that's going to be 16 ounces. And the 16-ounce Seamoss is going for $25, and I will have a 20. No, thank you. And I will have a 22-ounce jar, and that's going to be going for $35. So I want to talk a little bit about Seamoss, because I have been using this consistently since the beginning of this year. Do we need to talk? Give me 1 second. Stop. Sorry, mama time. Please excuse me. It may be plenty of those. My local place charged $40 for 16 ounces Seamoss. Yes, Seamoss is definitely a lot of people are finding more about the benefits, and they are really trying it. And I can say that I have been using it since January, and when I first found out about it through my sister of mine, I wasn't with it. I was like, oh, just look funny. I don't know. Like I was into some healthy things, but not like that. But when I really did my research, I would hear Sister Jess. Sister Jess Handmade Design. She would talk about it all the time. And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and try it. And so I just began to just ask the Lord just to help me to get more on a natural, healthier journey. And I began to do my smoothies every day. Like every day, my smoothies would be a tablespoon of Seamoss, spinach, banana, pineapples, and mango. And my liquid base was water. I did start off with like mixed juice and water, but eventually the Lord just helped me to just cut the juice out and just do straight water as my base. I know some people like to do like milk in their smoothies, but I'm not a milk girl. I like milk in my almond milk in my cereal, but aside from that, I'm just not a fan of milk like that. I've always been that way. So my experiences with using this, I looked up Seamoss for not trying to be too graphic, but when it came down to cycles and different things like that. And with my menstrual cycle, along with red raspberry leaf tea, my cycle went from 7 to 5 days. And then it was sometimes I would only be on for about 5 days minimum, 5 days max, and with a little bit of spotting on that fourth day. And I mean, aside from being pregnant, it almost made it just made my menstrual cycle more tolerable. And I was thankful for that because I know a lot of women, when we come on, we just get all irritable, like, oh, I'm moody. I'm just like, oh no, I'm not receiving that. Y'all know how we can get sometimes, but there are things out here that can really help us. So this is one of the things that helped me. Also, it's good for detoxing the mucus and different things like that and toxins out of your body. And I love it. For women that may struggle with fertility, I've read things that this has also helped. Like, it's just so many benefits in this Cmos. Let me go ahead and get into that. Okay, so some of the benefits consist of Cmos is good for thyroid function, weight loss, chest coughs, sore throats, flu. It's high in iodine, which is good for soothing inflammation and decreasing mucus in the body, clearing phlegm out the body. It's good for the common cold and pneumonia, helping out with respiratory issues such as bronchitis. It's also good to boost up the immune system. Not, from aside from the cold and flu, which is an amazing benefit, but just boosting up the immune system. And also, I can say for myself, I'm not trying to be too graphic, keeping you regular. I know often some people may struggle with regular bowel movements. I went to every day I had this. Every day I had Seamoss in my smoothies, or sometimes I would make like a smoothie bowl. I went regularly, and I think that when you get older, you can appreciate going to the bathroom and not being in there for a whole hour and you got a little weeny bowl like that. No, this definitely does help you. So it's so many benefits to this. And one thing I can honestly say, it helps to decrease certain like bad cravings. Like, I'm pregnant now, y'all. I have sort of kind of fallen off. Like, I am guilty of eating Chick-fil-A. I know certain things I was not eating before I got pregnant, but this, staying consistent with this, certain taste, it was just things in my taste buds I just literally did not want. And I was okay with that. I would just do my Seamoss smoothies and have like a granola bar and pecans, and I would be good. So this is amazing for the body. Amazing. Some other benefits. Okay, so our body is made up of 102 minerals, and a Seamoss contains 92 of them. Very high in protein, beta carotene, B vitamins, vitamin C, sulfur, high in fiber, all of those different things. Like I said, a lot of people often struggle about, things to eat, and during this time, y'all know all the things that's going on. And what are you doing to combat that? Don't wait until you get sick. Start doing things now to help and to prevent your body to be healthier, and also to boost up your immune system. And I can say that this definitely helped. When my husband, he got sick early this year, we were doing this. We did Cmos, we did teas. I did essential oils on him. I kept my diet a certain way. I did salads, onions, green peppers, red peppers. I mean, you have to truly fight. It's not like, don't wait until you get sick. Like, when he wasn't feeling good, quick testimony, I broke his fever with some peppermint on the bottom of his feet from Young Living. peppermint and lavender, and the onion oil. That little sock was stinky, but guess what? It drew out that fever in him. We was like, wow, like he was feeling a lot better. That fever was broken. Like, no, we ain't going to run to the doctor. We got the doctor. Jesus Christ is our doctor. He's giving us everything that we need. So that's just a little bit. And it's also good to balance out your hormones. A lot of wonderful benefits with this Seamoss. I can't say it enough. It's certain things I'm not taking this as of now because I'm pregnant and my taste buds is all over the place. But best believe as my taste buds get better, and as soon as I have the baby, I'm going to be going back to my regular diet. But you will not regret buying this. I say put it in your diet. It's good for about 3 weeks in the refrigerator and taking it every day. So some ways you can take it. You can put the Seamoss in your smoothie. You can take it internally. You can add it to your tea. All of the above, as long as your body is getting it, and it's safe for children. I want to learn how to add fruit to mine so I can start getting it to my babies as a daily vitamin. I know some people use this as a daily vitamin and they don't even take regular vitamins. This definitely has everything that you need. So this is, like I said, I'm holding this up, but this is the jar that's going to be in right now. And the jar that I have, it's not the best looking. So I'm sorry about that. It's just a regular jar. Okay, that's the Seamoss. And like I said, the Seamoss, the 16 ounces, the jar I just had is going to be going for $25, and the 22 ounces is $35. So the next thing I want to get into is the elderberry syrup. Okay, so I've been making elderberry syrup for maybe about 4 years now. Hold on, y'all. That's my baby. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. I've never served juice and crackers and changed a diaper. It's fast. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so the next one is I'm going to be talking about my red raspberry leaf tea. So with my red raspberry leaf tea, my elderberry tea, I love it. So I first found out about that through a friend, and she does everything natural. And I just was like, okay. When my baby first got sick, when Elijah first got sick, I'm like, do you use like Robitussin and stuff, like Tylenol? She's like, oh no, I don't use those things. I make my own. I'm like, man, she make everything. I want to be like that. And thank the Lord that He's blessed me to be that way now. And that was 6 years ago. I'm sorry, because Elijah just turned 6. So elderberry syrup, love it. Please excuse my little label on here. The little label is just trying to peel off. But this is my 8-ounce bottle that I will be primarily selling, 8 ounces and 4 ounces. And I will also be doing the 16 ounces as well. So my prices for my 4 ounces, the 4 ounces is smaller than this. And I'm sorry I don't have my bottle right now. But the 4 ounces is going to be going for $15. And my 8 ounce is going to be $25. And the 16 ounces of elderberry syrup is $35. So when making elderberry syrup and using herbs, it can be very time consuming because it's not like I'm just mixing everything up in a pot. No, I'm allowing my herbs to infuse and just to try to get as most benefits out the herbs as I can get so it can be more potent and be more efficient for your body and for your immune system. So you're getting some good stuff when you get this. So I'm sorry y'all can't see. It's like my computer though. So this is my label right here. If I could try to put it right here. Okay, that's a little bit better. Sorry, y'all. Trying to gauge it a little bit better. Okay. So some benefits, and like I said, that's the 8 ounce. That's the 8 ounce bottle of elderberries. Elderberries are packed with antioxidants and vitamins to help to boost your immune system for cold and flu symptoms, to reduce stress and protect your heart, to help out with inflammation of the body. It also helps with weight loss, relieving constipation. Like y'all notice, I've said that a lot because a lot of these herbs are really helping to just remove everything from the bowel and just get good. It's just to get things going. I love the elderberry. So I do have this elderberry syrup that I've made, and I also have a tea that consists of elderberries. So the difference with what I decided to make the syrup and the tea, the syrup will be available for a limited amount of time because I know sometimes with shipping and everything like that, but also because it's a lot to sort of kind of make this. But the tea will still be available because it can be on the go. Now that with all this stuff that's going on with the tea, I'm sorry, with everything that's going on. Ezra, please. No, thank you. My professional voice. With everything that's going on. So for those who may have to work or just going out and about, this tea that has elderberries in it is going to be good for your immune system as well. Definitely so. So that's something that just that elderberries is in that tea. But I'm going to keep on going down and discussing the sorry about that. I'm gonna be going down the list of other ingredients. So another ingredient that's in my elderberry syrup is the nettle. Nettle is also in the tea as well. Nettle is good for reducing inflammation, fever, blood pressure, blood sugar. Are you catching all these benefits? All of these wonderful benefits. So all of the wonderful benefits that it has, that's the nettle, reduce inflammation, fever, blood pressure, and it goes right into this. I usually use nettle in everything because of just the benefits and the vitamins content and how it's just so nutritious for the body. Another ingredient that I put into this tea was hibiscus. Hibiscus is very high in vitamin C, and given everything that's going on now, vitamin C, vitamin K, hibiscus also helps to combat cold and flu. Need I say more? Why you should have this in your home. And even if you just have the elderberry syrup, elderberry tea stored up, hey, you may say, you know what? I'm not sick right now. I don't need anything. Store it up for later because I see so many people that get sick or don't feel their best, and then they run around like a chicken with the head cut off and don't really have no solutions or don't really know what to do other than certain basic teas. But when your body needs those herbal teas, because those herbal teas is going to give you it has the properties to really be able to help your body fight off whatever's going on. y'all. I'm sorry. I get a little passionate about that. Because you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. Okay, so another thing is the hibiscus is also good for helping to reduce free radicals, prevention of diabetes and cancer, heart disease, high in antioxidants as well. Wonderful, wonderful herb. That's some of the things that's in the elderberry syrup. Another thing I add in here is cloves, full in antioxidants as well, removing the antioxidants. Removing the free radicals from your system. Oh, let's see what else. It's also good for, reducing complications for diabetes and heart disease and different things like that. So this is some of the things that's also, and the cloves is also good for your immune system. And one of the essential oils that I don't have right here, but I think I have it in my closet. I do add 2 drops of these. And this is the Thieves Essential Oil. And the ingredients that's in here is cloves is one of the main ingredients in here. Clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Amazing, amazing, amazing for the immune system. Just turn your listening ears on. I'm trying to let's connect here, because I need people to know. It's so many people that it just gets me sometimes. Like, do you want to be healthy or do you want to be healthy? And this is good information right here. Wonderful, wonderful essential oil going into this elderberry syrup. Like I said, this is one of the reasons why it's the price that it is, and it's set. Okay, another thing is Echinacea. Echinacea is good for cold, flu, reducing those symptoms, fighting the body, helps the body to fight off infection in the body, reducing fevers, all the different things that people are going through now. Rose hip, boost immunity, high in vitamins, aids in weight loss, aids in digestion and helping your digestive system, cold and flu. Need I say more? Oregano, antibacterial agent, helps to fight infection. High in vitamin K, iron, vitamin E, calcium. Amazing. Amazing. So those are some of the things that's found in my elderberry syrup. And like I said, the elderberry syrup is for 4 ounces, $15. 8 ounces. This is the 8-ounce jar, $25. And the 16 ounces, it will be in this jar right here, $35. But this is not going to be the predominant jar I sell this in. Maybe about 2 or 3 for those who really want to store up. And hey, you may say, I'm not ready to take elderberry syrup. You can take this out this jar, save your jar, and freeze it until later. Just be prepared. Be prepared for this winter season. Be prepared. And children can also take this as well. Okay, so the last thing I have now are my teas. So I feel like I have a 50 things of teas, but I wanted to give some variety. I wanted to enhance more people, knowledge on different oils and different things like that, because people just don't know. Before I knew about elderberry, I just knew about Tylenol, Robitussin, and the old medicine my grandfather used to give us, Father John's. I knew nothing about natural things, and let's do things differently. Let's have our children go run to the refrigerator and get elderberry syrup, elderberry tea, nettle, and help them to enhance their knowledge. Let's just pass on that information of wealth and just being able to know about herbs. Because a lot of children don't know outside of what's being told to them. And we're responsible for that knowledge. So another immune boosting tea is my Mullen Tea. This is my Blessed and Healthy Temple, and it reads Strong Immune Tea Blend. And this mullein and ginger are the 2 ingredients that's in this tea. So mullein is good for respiratory. I found out about this herb from my friend Stephanie, and she's into herbs. The Lord has truly blessed her in her mind to really understand, to go to school and studying. And I pray you just continue to just bless all of her endeavors. She's truly helped me to understand a lot of things as well. We talk about things, we exchange information. I just thank God for our friendship. So she said, "Okay, do you know about Mullen?" I'm like, I don't know. It looked a little weird when I looked when I was just, doing my herb search. And she was like, "It's an awesome herb for the respiratory system to help with colds, cough, bronchitis, allergies, whooping cough, asthma. Need I say more? Amazing, amazing tea to help to soothe those inflamed tissues. Amazing, amazing tea." So with everything that's going on now and just boosting your immune system, this is definitely one of the things to go to. And I forgot to mention ginger. Ginger is also in my elderberry syrup. Ginger is in here. Relieves constipation, helps with cold and flu, helps with weight loss, help with just strengthening and boosting your immune system. So you're definitely getting a good deal with this tea, with any of the teas. This is also all of my teas, with the exception of the green tea, is going to be 20 bags for $27. And this is what it looks like right here. So this is mullein and ginger. Mullein is also high in iron, magnesium, potassium, sulfur. Amazing. Safe for children, safe for when, if you have a mom that's nursing, it's also safe for that as well. So I have had the pleasure of tasting it this week with the ginger, and it was like a nice sweet taste. I added some honey to it, and it tastes really good. So like I said, I just want to continue to enhance knowledge so people can just know more about natural things. And we just live in a society now where doctor said this, doctor said that, doctor don't know everything. People, let's do our own research. Get off this stuff and just learn how to do some research, or listening or allowing others to pour into you and to really help you with those things that's going on within your body. Because who was here first, the doctors or the herbs? This is what God created. This was here first. So another tea that I love that helped me to lose weight was my green matcha tea. And this is 20 bags for $30. And this is because the matcha tea is definitely not a cheap tea. So the matcha tea, let's go over some benefits of the matcha tea. You only need this. You may say, if you got the tea bag, this is only a little bit. Trust me, that's all you need. During the time when my husband and I were trying to conceive, so my diet would consist of my smoothie, my peanut butter bar, pecan, and I would do about, I know it's a little bit over the top, 16 ounces of my green tea, because this green matcha tea will literally hold me until my dinner time. So I was only eating 2 meals a day by choice. And when I began to wait for my 2 week wait to see if my husband and I actually conceive, I didn't want anything to interfere with conception. I was like literally coming down from like what they call like a caffeine high. And I think that's because I was taking too much of this. So a small dosage of this in an 8-ounce cup will do you good. I do have a recommendation on here to not drink this tea like before bed, or this is not a sleepy time tea. This is not a bedtime tea. This is tea to help you in the morning time, help me maybe for those who may like coffee, to help to replace the desire to drink coffee, or, but it's better than coffee because it has better benefits. But not to drink it before bedtime, and to not drink this, because I know I had something else, because you don't want this to interfere with your sleep schedule. So this is not a bedtime type of tea. So I have had instances where I'm just like, oh, I just want a cup of green tea so bad, and I would drink it like around 3 or 4 o'clock, and it was sometimes, thank you, Sister Diana, I can definitely get back. I'm going to definitely get back to you. I'm going to chat with you on Marco Polo, and you let me know what products that you're interested in, and, we can go from there. But when I began to come off of this tea, it was just like, wow, no, I shouldn't know. Drinking it during a certain time is a no-no. This is like that morning tea, 10, 11 o'clock. I think my cutoff time would be 2 o'clock. After 2 o'clock, no tea, not green matcha tea, because it keeps you up. It can interfere with your, just your food, like, just your afternoon meal or different things like that. I've used that for sometimes as a small meal replacement. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, but it's still a wonderful, wonderful tea if you know how to use it. And I want to be able to help somebody to use it maybe better than I used it. Okay, so some of the benefits. 1 serving of matcha tea is equivalent to 10 cups of regular green tea. When you drink the matcha tea, you are ingesting the entire leaf, and you receive 100% of the nutrient of the leaf. The matcha tea has up to 137 more antioxidants than the regular brewed green tea. So this is not your green tea that you're going to find at the store. This is not the same green tea. This is definitely more stronger and more beneficial for your body. 1 cup of matcha tea is like 10 cups of regular green tea. Like I said, this is all you need. So you can take this by itself. And I think my husband, sometimes he would just put a little bit in his smoothie, but I like to just drink it. I love the taste of this. So some of the benefits, packed with antioxidant, including powerful cancer fighting benefits. It's really high in boosting your metabolism and helping you to burn calories, helping to detox, helping your body to be provided with energy, with steady energy. And that's the one thing I can say that this definitely helped me out with. Calms the mind and relaxes the body. Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, yo, I'm gonna press through this. So, and then something else, some more benefits of this tea is going to be it's very high in vitamin C, low in cholesterol, low in your blood sugar, high in zinc and magnesium, helps to enhance your mood. It also helps to aid in concentration, very high in fiber, chlorophyll, and vitamins. So this tea is amazing. And like I said, this is 20 bags for $30. Like I said, you can do 1 cup of this and you're good. You don't need like a super mega cup, 8 ounces with this tea bag steeped in there. This definitely will help you. And like I said, when I was on my weight loss journey after wanting to lose my baby weight, after I was able to lose, I started off with my last baby. I wore 196. But after my journey of nursing, I went down to about 165. So I did lose some weight, but I wanted all of that weight gone. My weight goal was 135, and I got down to 135 with exercising, using my hula hoop, and I did not go to the gym. I exercised right in my home, and this was one of the things I looked into, and this was very, very, very beneficial. This matcha green tea. So I think I talked about everything. Let me see. With the exception of like I mentioned before, my women's tea. And if you go on my Facebook page, my women's tea and my turmeric soap is going for a deal right now. It's priced at $82, and you get a free lavender oil with that. This tea is amazing. The red raspberry leaf tea, I believe that all women should have. I love this tea. It's definitely one of my favorites. I used this when I wanted to get, with my husband and I, we're talking about getting pregnant. I didn't want anything to interfere with my conception. I wanted to do things in the natural way. And I made sure I was drinking my red raspberry leaf tea. It went in everything. When I was on my cycle, when I wasn't on my cycle, I drank this faithfully because the benefits of the red raspberry leaf tea high in so many different vitamins that you can just drink it. So red raspberry leaf tea is very high in vitamin A, C. It's also high in calcium, iron, magnesium. It's amazing. It helps to tone the uterus wall. It also helps to decrease your menstrual flow. So for those women that are struggling or have heavy periods, I recommend this. I've seen different people start taking red raspberry leaf tea, and it'll be able to help with it. I think it's the endometriosis. That's helping with those things. I have not had that myself. I have not had that, but I have read testimonials on that. And the thing about natural things, I just want to put this disclaimer out here. It is not a quick fix cure. It is something that can really assist your body. And with the uses of long term, it can really begin to help your body. It's like sometimes people just really give up on natural products if they don't see a result right away. Oh, I took it for 2 days. I took it for 2 weeks. Okay, cookies for you, but you have to keep taking it and also doing other things to really help and assist your body. So that's another thing. You know, I have people say, that didn't work. Well, how long did you take it? Well, you only took it for a week. We got to do better. We got to do better with training our bodies and our minds to really, you know what, I want to be healthy. So I need to do more things that are healthier, right? Right. Okay, so some other things that's really good for is to reducing the cramps and the pains, and just that, like I said, when I really was taking this, I didn't feel like that grogginess that sometimes you feel when you're on your cycle and you're just like, oh, just leave me alone. This not feeling like that. It really helped me. So for pregnant women like myself, I will be doing this tea during my birthing to help to shorten my labor and contractions, and praying that the Lord would just truly provide me with a miracle to be able to have this baby naturally. It's also good for helping out with, if you wanted to use this as a gargle for mouthwash or infected gums. And this is also good for helping you with cold and flu and fevers, soothing the bowels. So this tea has a lot of benefits outside of helping out with the woman's reproductive system. So I mentioned excessive menstruation, relieving the cramps, strengthening the wall of your uterus for those, or maybe you know someone that may be interested in maybe having more children and having troubles with getting pregnant. This is definitely good for helping out with infertility. And this is also good for anemia and those who are low in iron. Just drinking this tea will definitely help you. I have endometriosis. It's not fun, but they didn't give me bang for it. I just had to deal with it. Oh no, Sister Diana, we're going to talk about some teas. We're going to talk about some things that we can do. Oh, we know we trust God. We definitely are. So this is pretty much all of my products. I have mentioned everything in full. I apologize if this live was really long, but I just wanted to thoroughly go over things. My price is in the description box. I'm also on Facebook, and I also left my link for my email address, because I'm going to get you healthy. You're going to get right and in shape with me. My desire is, like I said, for all those that I'm coming in contact with, for their bodies to be blessed and to be healthy. Their temples to be blessed and healthy. We want that. You know, it's like sometimes different things can be prevented if we take the right measures to prevent those things, not just wait until things start, but before it starts. So we're going to do that. And so I thank everybody that came into this live, anybody that feel led to watch this replay and just being supportive. I thank you so much. So we said all the soaps were $15. All of the teas, with the exception of the green tea, was $30. The green tea is $30. These teas right here are $27, and you get 20 bags each. All you have to do is literally pour. You can steep these either one way. You can put your tea bag in your cup and pour the water over top, or you can pour your water in first and then just, old school, dipping the tea in and out. And just the longer you allow your tea to really steep, the more benefits that you're going to get from this. And I don't add sugar in my tea anymore. I really try to stay away from sugar. I really try to do honey. And if you have a place where you can get like raw or organic honey, even better for your tea. So that's going to be it. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you so much. I look forward to just the fellowship. I just look forward to more mingling and helping more people and having more customers, as I know God is able to bless this business and also blessing your temple and blessing mine as well. So I want to close out with a prayer. I did mention that I am a believer. I am a Christian. And this business has been offered up to the Lord Jesus Christ. So he is my supervisor. He is my everything, my joy, my peace, my redeemer. He's my everything, all under one. So he's given me this business, and I intend on being a blessing and assisting anyone with any way that I can. So let's go ahead and close out with prayers. Thank you so much for everybody, all of my sisters. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Sis, you could have just went in the car, just put on something else, but she put, my video on. Sister Marcel, thank you so much. All of my sisters are wonderful, blessed business women, and the Lord has truly touched their businesses. And I learned from them the confidence, just the faith, and just continuing to just walk with the Lord. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this live. I thank you for blessing everyone that just came in here, anyone watching the replay. And I pray, oh God, that you would just allow all of our temples to be blessed and healthy, oh God. And we can only do that through you, Lord. And I just pray, oh God, you would just continue to bless my products that I've made, Lord. I thank you for strengthening my hands, my mind, and just understanding the ingredients and what to put in things and what not to put in things. I thank you, Lord. I thank you for just giving me the confidence and the ability to speak, oh God. I just thank you for your strength and your boldness, Lord. I thank you for the herbs and the different things that you have given us, Lord. And for that, I am so thankful. May you continue to touch and keep everyone that came into this live. For those who may not know you, I pray for salvation. And for those who do know you, Lord, I pray that you keep us, God, closer to you with wanting and desiring more of you, so that, Lord, we will take you wherever we go, that you would just increase and multiply everything that we have, because we know, Lord, you are able to take nothing and make it into something. And Lord, for that, we thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. So thank you all. I love you. Love you so much. Thank you for any future. It's my baby boy Elijah. For any future benefit clients. Thank you, customers. Thank you for coming in. Be blessed.